Wholesale away with me. What's up, everybody? My name is Robert Lyon. Thank you so much for being here today. This is The Lyon Show, and I'm your host. Today, we are going to be talking about wholesaling in 2021 and why I'm so excited to start this and do this adventure with you guys. So if you have any questions, be sure to leave them down below. Either myself or somebody else will answer any questions you got. So I don't know everything about wholesaling. I'm not going to pretend that I do. I do know some people that do, which is why if you check out the comments, been recently working with Hamza. So Hamza is like 15 years in doing wholesaling, doing real estate in general. And he's just an awesome guy. So if you check out down below in the description, there's the link to the Facebook group. There's even a wholesaling free course in there. And if you really want to hop on and start getting some wholesale mentor or guidance, then there's a link to book a call. So why wholesaling now? Why wholesaling in 2021? Well, to take a great quote from Hamza, people are dying for real shit. Like there is so much going on out there. There's so many different things you can try, drop shipping, TikTok, like drop servicing, stock market. Everybody's becoming this crazy gurus and crazy leaders in all these different departments. But one thing about wholesaling is it's not going away. It's not saturated. It's like a legitimate skill. I went through the stock market thing recently where this is my first time, where I tried trading. I'm like, I'm going to be so rich from trading all these stocks just like everybody else is. And instead, I blew out an account and lost a bunch of money, and I'm mad about it. And it was probably my fault totally. But in reality, what I need, because I know how I work, is I need something that I can do every day and I can see the results of what I do. I don't like putting my money into the digital Ethernet out there and having it suddenly disappear. I like to be in control. I'm not afraid of working hard, and that's what I really love about wholesaling, especially the way that Hamza teaches it. Like if you're interested in like making money, flipping houses or contracts and wholesaling, then he's got the system down that you need to hop on, start watching his YouTube videos or book a call, because it could change your life. It changed my life. It changed the way that I look at, how much time I have during the day, how to start finding these deals, how to start making money. So I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. So let's just talk about wholesaling as a business. What is it? What are you going to do? What can you do every day? So essentially, you are every day trying to find leads, trying to find houses that someone is going to sell that to you, or at least give you the right to sell. So you basically want to find them and get them to sign a contract. And ideally, you want to find these houses. You want to find like ugly houses, beat up houses, or not necessarily, but you just want to find them for cheap. You want to find a house that is cheaper than the other ones in the neighborhood or in the general area. And you want to get the best price possible. Once you find this homeowner, and there's tons of scenarios where this is happening. There could have been a fire or a flood, or the people that own the house passed away, or somebody inherited the house, or maybe they've just let it go forever. Or a lot of times what I find is that it's like somebody who's been renting it out and they just want to get rid of the house. Like they've made their money, they've rented it out, and they're just tired of having this property to deal with, and they want to sell it for dirt cheap. And that's when you slide in and say, okay, I'm a cash buyer. I want to buy your house. Are you willing to sell it to me for X? And, usually what you want to do is tell them like 45% less than what all the other houses, or 55% less than all the other houses in the neighborhood is going for. And you want to see if they'll bite. And, that's what you're looking for. You're out there, doing the work, talking to the homeowners and seeing if somebody wants to sell their house. Now, you can get these leads in so many ways, and that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to know, how do you get these leads? Well, there's a million ways to get these leads. But basically what Hamza says is it's not necessarily about how you're getting these leads, but it's about what your action you're taking right now that's actually going to generate a result. That's the secret sauce, is know what to do today, know what to do tomorrow, know what you're going to do, and know how you're going to be getting these deals, what you're going to be doing to make that money. Because in the end of the day, you want to find a house, right? You want to get the house under contract. You want to get the title or whatever it is all set up. Then you want to find a cash buyer to buy it for more than what you sold it for. And that's how you make money. You're basically the middleman. You don't need to be a real estate agent. You don't need to be there even, especially nowadays. It's like the most powerful thing where you can basically get these homes under contract from your house all over a phone call or Zoom and email. You never have to go there. All you really need to do is find somebody who's interested in selling their house, then have them send you pictures, have them tell you how much they want to sell for, do the negotiation, and get the house under contract. And then you have to find a cash buyer who wants to buy the house for more. And there's tons of investors, there's tons of people out there that want to buy these houses, that want to move in and get started or fix and flip. If you're buying ugly houses, then you want to make some money. You'll find somebody else who's going to put more money, more time to flip that house, and you just basically make a couple, 10 grand or whatever, it being in the middle. So enough of that said, let me show you guys some kind of interesting stuff that I've been checking out. So let's see, I don't know if this is really going to work. All right, so the first thing I wanted to show everybody is this. I hope you can see my screen, but the 20 best states to consider investing in real estate in 2021. All right, so we'll roll down. Number 1 is Alabama. I don't know why Alabama is number 1, but that's pretty cool. The median rent is $1,000. I think that's why. I think what you're really looking for is cheap rent, because a lot of people want to have cheap rent. So if there's lower rent, they're going to move there. Arkansas is number 2. Florida, number 3. Florida is big. Georgia, basically down south is like looking at Idaho. People are moving to Idaho. Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Nebraska. This kind of surprised me. I was in Nebraska for a while. So Nevada is a market that I'm really interested in. I'm in Arizona, but I know that everybody's fleeing California and they're all moving to Texas and Nevada. New Mexico, I know that's another good. North Dakota, Ohio, Pennsylvania. So if you live, here's Texas. If you live in any of these states or you're near any of the states, you're in a prime place to start making some money doing wholesale. Here's another thing that I thought was interesting. So we're on Google Trends, right? Sell my house fast. Ooh, it's kind of scary, but this is interesting. So Nevada, 83. Look at Mississippi, 100% people are trying to sell their house fast in Mississippi. You know what that means? That means you can make some quick money in Mississippi. That means you make some fast money in Nevada, Kansas, New York, Alabama. So in these 5 states, you could virtually be looking and finding these deals right now. Ooh, Orlando. And look, sell my house for cash, sell my house fast. I hope that you can see this. And then here's just sell my house. A lot of people are trying to sell their house. It's kind of interesting. It's going up, up, up. That's what Google says. And people are going to sell their house, and there's always going to be cash buyers. Real estate is good. Everybody's trying to invest in real estate because it's a real asset. If something crashes, you actually own something that's totally useful. People are taking their money out of the stock market. People are putting it in crypto, but when crypto crashes, they're probably going to want to be back in real estate. So this is another thing. So I thought this was interesting. Sell my house. So this is the places. Arizona. Ooh, people want to move out of here. And then let me make sure that you guys can see that. I don't know if you can see it. Probably can. All right, so check out Redfin. This is how I've been doing a little bit of research. So this is Nevada. And what's so cool about this is you can see all these different homes. But when you go into Redfin, what you can do is you can go to, where is it? Just click on Fixer Uppers, apply filter. Oh, no results, burn. Well, fine. Let's look at the ones that have sold them. The property that sold in this neighborhood. So this is interesting. So these are all the places that have sold in the last 3 months. So if you can look at all these, if you could find a house in some of these neighborhoods that are going to sell cheaper than a lot of these prices. So let's go back to this. Then you know you're going to be able to make some money. Sold. Yeah, look at this. These are all expensive, but where's my filter? All right, get rid of this. So then you can sort by price, and you can start looking at, you know, maybe some of the cheaper. When you want to make sure that you're looking at, you look at the market index. How many houses have sold here in the last, you know, whatever days. So not a whole lot. In October, I guess there was 100. Come down here a little bit more. But what we're looking at is like, what's the activity? Like, this is apparently not the best, but I don't know anything about Las Vegas, so I didn't know what the best place is. Let's look at a little bit bigger picture. So Las Vegas is a little bigger. Let's see if we can find any fixer-uppers for cheap. Give me that dirt cheap house. So here we go. Now we have something we can look at. Hot home. See, like we were looking, they were all like, this is a good one right here, maybe. And it can give you, you know, all the information. List price is this. Like what you would do is you'd call these guys, see if you could get it for, you know, way cheaper, or what you need to do. People will be asking me questions now. They're wondering how much is needed to start. Well, you got to make some investment, you know. I mean, to start wholesaling, you're making money off other people's money. You know, you're just being the middleman. But if you want to become one of the mentors, or we get mentored by us for wholesaling, it's a bit of money, because we're going to teach you how to turn it into a real business. You know, we're not going to show you, you know, how to see. Look at this. So last time it was sold for $190,000. Now what they're trying to sell it is for double that. How long ago was this? I guess that was 10, 20 years ago, or 30 years ago. But I bet if we could get the price somewhere in between this, you know, you get them on the phone, say we have a cash buyer, this could be a good deal, you know. So that's one way that you can start doing it. And I don't recommend always doing it on Redfin. There's way better ways to get better deals, but this is just a way so that you can get some ideas of what are, you know, the best prices in a neighborhood. And again, there's Hamza and Paul in the Facebook group. They know way more than I do about all this stuff. Here's a cheaper place. Nah, but it looks like a piece of junk. Might be perfect. In Las Vegas. Yeah, it's like a mobile home. So if you want to get a mobile home or something, you want to make sure it has some land with it. Oh, what the heck? Look at that. In 2005, it sold for this, and now they're trying to sell it for less. Interesting. You know, that's kind of something you might want to check out. But yeah, you can see all kinds of interesting stuff in this. Then you can just kind of poke around, and you can start finding some neighborhoods that are hot. You know, this isn't necessarily a hot neighborhood. So let's go back to the market insights. See, look at that. That's an active market. So that means that's a lot of houses sold. Well, I guess that's year over year. So just already in this month, 2,487 homes were sold. Wow. So average amount of days on the market is only 40. So if you get a thing with it under contract, you can get it sold in 40 days or less. Then you can be making some money. And I mean, it's kind of down right now, but it's usually down. Yes, who knows? But it's pretty interesting. Is this the one I was just looking at? Ooh, see, this is not a mobile home. Fairly cheap. The price and the value is way up. The rent is medium. Oh, weird. It's depreciated though. Sold. Maybe they fixed it up and now they're trying to sell it again. You never know. So I thought that was kind of interesting though. So that's just a little bit of some ideas that you can do some research. Hopefully you guys are able to see that. I haven't really done a live stream with StreamYard and shared the screen, but lots of cool stuff going on. All right, guys. Well, that was my rant for the day on wholesaling. I hope you guys appreciated it. If you guys have any questions, just leave them down below. Be sure to check out the links that I have in this video. Join the Facebook group. There's a free wholesaling course in there so you can start to learn. And I mean, just happy hunting. Hope you guys find some great deals and make some money. Let's make March the best month yet. All right. Talk to you guys later.